Okay, so let's dive right into our first segment. This week's BS. And this is the week of, I gotta tell everybody the week of, just in case they don't know when the fucking week starts. Some people think it's on Sunday, but it's actually on Monday. Don't be a fucking weirdo. This is the week of 1/11, so 1/1/1/21. Little fun one for you. Okay, so to start off this week's BS, I've got kind of a hype train coming out of nowhere. There is a new social media platform taking over right now. And I don't even think you've heard about it, Austin. I really don't. Do you have any guesses of what it's called or anything like that?
You mean the thing you posted on your Instagram story earlier that I
Whoa,
immediately had to go
You
Google?
don't get to fucking... You don't get that prior knowledge. But yes, it is that. It is something called Clubhouse. And Clubhouse... Well, we're going to dive right in. So... It was released back in April 2020, and I believe that's when the beta came out. And it's been catching wildfire really quickly because of one particular thing. It's an invite-only social media platform, which seems very strange because to me, if I was like, well, if it's invite-only, how the fuck do you get an invite? Nobody's going to get an invite, and it'd be very, very small, and it's never going to grow. But the thing is that it's so small right now, and it has to be invite only because the platform itself, their servers and everything like that can't handle millions and millions and millions of people on the platform. So they're doing this kind of exclusive invite only platform. So Clubhouse itself, the application, has no pictures and no videos. So you may ask, what is this social media about then? Well, it's audio only. I did a little deep dive. I got to check out the app through like third parties, other people posting stuff on Instagram. It's not Instagram, sorry, YouTube. It's set up very similar to like Instagram and Twitter. Like the interface is super simple. It looks very, very similar, but it's an audio only platform. So when you go into the application, after you get your fucking invite and get accepted in, you can go into these different... What did they call them? Let me double check. They have different rooms and home pages, and they're all based upon different topics. So let's say you find a topic about videography. There's like a videography board. You can jump into that topic, and there's going to be selected speakers, and then you can be a listener, and then you can be invited up to talk within that conversation too. So it's a platform just basically to have conversations with people, and it's audio only. So what are your thoughts, Austin? Do you have thoughts, concerns? What are you thinking?
It almost sounds like they took like Discord and turned it into some kind of social media platform where it sounds more like a chat type of thing that's like structured in a way, somewhat in a way of like what a social media would be like. It sounds weird. I guess I don't know what the point of it is.
Okay, so the point... I think it's really interesting after doing my research because it's at its early stages right now. So you got to realize it's at its early stages, just like YouTube when it was at its earlier stages, or Instagram. It's in that like Goldilocks era. So you're getting tons of users wanting to use it. And since it's so exclusive, like it's even more people want to fucking use it. And celebrities are jumping on. Fucking, I think there's a couple like Oprah, Drake, Kevin Hart, our boy Ashton Kutcher, talked about last Raw Dog Wednesday. They're hopping on. They're kind of getting in the bandwagon. But you're getting to talk, like literally physically talk with these people that you would never be able to talk to before. Like CEOs, your favorite fucking YouTube streamers, like just crazy shit like that. You can actually get into this physical, not physical, I guess physical chat with them. And you get to listen to them talk about certain things and whatnot. It's really fucking interesting, and I honestly think it's gonna take off really, really fast.
So essentially what you're telling me, it's like the questions at the end of a TED Talk, the social media.
Pretty much. It's pretty interesting. I don't know. I keep saying pretty interesting, but it's fucking fascinating. And so there's moderators in each room, right? So you could host a meeting and then you would be the moderator and you get like this little green asterisk right by your name. And then whoever's a part of the moderating community gets to talk, and then everybody else is listening. And whoever's talking, it's called being on the stage. And then people have a little hand raising icon on their thing, and they can click it, and the moderator can allow them to come up on stage and talk. So pretty crazy. Okay. One other thing that I have to answer though is everyone's going to ask, how do I get an invite, Jeff? That is the question. And I did post on Instagram if anybody could help me get an invitation to the application. To get an invite is a little bit harder to do because they're only accepting so many people at a time, and it's starting to really gain traction. It's very hard to get an invite. One way to do it is if you have a friend on the application already, they can send you an invite, but it's a little complicated. So I believe they don't really tell you how to get an invite to send out to somebody. I believe if you get on the application, you can like work up and gain one invitation, but there's like kind of this back room way to get into it. So let's say somehow I get on the application.
If you say application one more time, I'm going to kick your ass.
Dude, I don't know let's say I get into the Clubhouse, okay? Since Austin is in my phone, like cell phone, and we text each other and we're following each other on social media, if Austin were to go sign up for Clubhouse, I'm not going to say application again. So if you download the application, if you download Clubhouse right now.
Just say app.
Okay,
app.
fuck. If you download the app right now, what it'll ask you is to choose your username. So you can go and reserve a username right now. And then after that, you have to wait to be let into the Clubhouse. So let's say I get into the Clubhouse, which I've already reserved my username, Bicknell. I reserved Bicknell. I want you to reserve Shea, but not right now. Let's say I get in. Since you're in my contacts, in my phone, like my phone and things like that, if you go and reserve a username, it'll send a notification to me since I'm in the Clubhouse, and I can actually invite you into the Clubhouse. Very complicated back-end way to get into the Clubhouse. People are actually selling Clubhouse invitations right now.
Oh my God.
And they're getting scammed like crazy. There's Reddit threads, people on YouTube. People are trying to get in like crazy. It's basically like how limited Supreme was, and everybody was freaking out over Supreme. Since they've limited the access to the social media platform, people are going fucking nuts, dude.
Scalpers will scalp anything. Fuck them.
Yeah. I'm super interested. I'm trying to get in. If anybody out there has an invitation or can give us an invitation or figure out how to get us on the platform, that'd be awesome. I think it's going to take off. It really benefit our podcast too, because if you could get on there and I could get on there, we could moderate a room, and then we could basically hold a podcast on there and people could come in and listen to our podcast. It'd be pretty fucking dope.
That sounds like that sounds almost like a Patreon level type of thing where it's like, oh, you send us $5 a month and you can get in on our fucking Clubhouse exclusive podcasts. That's what, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing too. Sorry. So if you invite somebody to the Clubhouse, on your bio at the bottom, it tells who you let into the Clubhouse. So let's say I invite you to the Clubhouse and I let you in. Your username will forever be written and inscribed on my bio saying I let you into the Clubhouse. So if you end up being a fucking asshole dickhead, they're going to go and see that.
You know I'm going to be.
Oh, yeah. They're going to know, oh, Bicknell let fucking Shea into the fucking Clubhouse. So, pretty interesting. Very intrigued to see where this goes. I think it's going to be huge. Hopefully they can get more people in. I don't know how long they can keep the exclusivity thing going, but very fucking interesting.
Yeah, I'm not much of a trend jumper, but I'll follow you as you jump off this bridge.
Yes, you will. I'll feed you, baby bird. You just wait. So, look out for us on on Clubhouse very soon, people.